The prison sentence was for this: AHED slapping Israeli soldiers outside her home, filmed.
A teenage Palestinian activist who was jailed for kicking and slapping an Israeli soldier has been released from prison. She's 17-year-old AHED Tamimi. She urged people to continue to fight against the Israeli occupation of Palestinian lands. Andrew Simmons has the story from Nabi Saleh in the occupied West Bank.
Free after a jail ordeal much the same as hundreds experienced by young Palestinians every year. But the case of AHED Tamimi is profoundly different. With her mother, Nariman, who shared jail time with her, she was greeted by her father. AHED Tamimi is already being portrayed by Palestinians as an icon of resistance to the occupation. She spoke on a range of political issues, including Gaza and the rights of children in Israeli jails to get education and sit exams, as she managed to do after pressuring the authorities. Later she told Al Jazeera she was deprived of some rights in jail.
The interrogation was really hard. I was subject to several violations. The interrogator used obscene words to me. There were no female soldiers there, and I have a right to that. I had 2 male interrogators questioning me. Also, as a minor, they didn't arrange for a family member to be there, which was my right.
People are describing you as an icon. Do you intend to take up politics perhaps now?
Maybe, with time, when I'm able. I might think about becoming a politician at some point.
The prison sentence was for this: AHED slapping Israeli soldiers outside her home, filmed by her mother Nariman. The video went viral, then AHED was arrested. A short time later, her mother was also detained. Her father, who spent most of his life as an activist with several prison terms, says he's both proud and sad.
AHED lost her childhood, lost her teenager. She can't live normally. I feel sometimes guilty because we can't end the occupation, and it's become part of the duty and the responsibility of our children.
Her father is probably right when he talks about his daughter's life changing for good. At the heart of it all is social media, the battle over imagery and symbolism. And so this is the face that Palestinians and the Israeli security forces expect to represent more defiance to the occupation. It may be a start and not an end to her actions. Andrew Simmons, Al Jazeera, Nabi Saleh in the occupied West Bank.
Andrew spoke to AHED Tamimi about her experience.
The interrogation was really hard. I was subject to several violations. The interrogator used obscene words to me. There were no female soldiers there, and I have a right to that. I had 2 male interrogators questioning me. Also, as a minor, they didn't arrange for a family member to be there, which was my right.
So what are your plans now?
Anything I can do to deliver the message of Palestine, to do for my country, will leave a positive mark inside and make me optimistic. Of course, no Palestinian is spared. In every Palestinian house, there's a prisoner, a martyr, or a wounded person. I'm not the only one.
People are describing you as an icon. Do you intend to take up politics perhaps now?
Maybe, with time, when I'm able. I might think about becoming a politician at some point.
Well, Tamimi's release was discussed in a meeting of the Israeli cabinet. The agriculture minister called her a terrorist.
I think Israel acts too mercifully with these types of terrorists and others. Israel should treat harshly those who hit its soldiers. We can't have a situation where there is no deterrence. Lack of deterrence leads to the reality we see now. You can change that, and we must change that.